Hello, everybody. It's me, Franklin Martinez, again in Brea, California. Today, I'd like to talk to you about something that's very important to me. Several years ago, I started illustrating characters and creating short stories. But about 4 years ago, in 2016, I decided to write stories that supported my mission in life. My mission goal is to make this world a happy place full of love and support of all the people. It doesn't matter if you're tall, short, long hair, short hair, blonde hair, dark or light skin. What matters is how you treat one another with respect for all, because we're all different and unique, like I am, and I feel so brave and heartwarmed. For example, it was back in 2016 that I created my company called Once a Butterfly Children's Books, and I'd like you to meet Sarah and Charlie, the mascots of this company. Mm, I like to starting writing illustrated stories to share the world. These stories are filled with friendship, love, adventure, and sticking together, where the good guys win and the bad guys lose. I like to write different kinds of stories. It includes fantasy, western, romance, adventure, musical, superhero, science fiction, and educational that teaches young kids like how to tell time, fruits and vegetables, exercising, and money skills. And speaking of fruit, this is the pineapple I got from the Dole Plantation on the island of Hawaii, on Oahu. And of course, I love pineapple shirts, which is orange, is my favorite color more than any other colors in the whole wide world. Last year, in 2019, I published this first children's novel called My Friend the Cartoon. The main characters include Katie Lake, her parents, Richard and Jasmine, her grandfather, Henry Lake, and her stuffed animal friends called the Fantanimals. They are fantastic. But there's also a main villain named Marty who wants to turn kids into cats by hypnotizing them and using a cattle meter to transform them. In the end, it turned out well, with the Fantanimals giving their first singing and dancing performance and did a great job, thanks to the friendships of the Lakes who accepted them for who they are. And I'm also very proud of the second children's book that was recently published this year, named Ralph the Fox. It's a story about a brave fox named Ralph and his animal and human friends who band together to retrieve the picnic basket that's stolen from an evil rat named Smokey. This book is filled with color pictures. If you're interested in reading My Friend the Cartoon and Ralph the Fox, go to Amazon and purchase it for you, your family, and friends. You won't be disappointed because they're filled with fun, laughter, and hope, because I'm the ambassador of hope. And someday I can be the hero for bringing lots of joy to all others around the world. Have fun! Ever since I was very young, at the age of 7, I enjoyed going to camp. I went to many camps, like Special Camp for Special Kids in 2001 and 2003, J. Nolan Camp, Camp Arbolado, and the Autism Society of Los Angeles. But my favorite camp I really like is Camp Paivica. It was back on June 10th, 2012, when my mom and dad took me to the Camp Paivica open house. They fed us lunch, and Kelly, the director, gave us a tour of the camp. It was so beautiful. Right away, I signed up for the camp and started to go there every year. I love the arts and crafts room, horseback riding, swimming, spending time in the nature room and the rec room downstairs in the dining hall, and the evening programs and at the amphitheater. The evening programs were my favorite activities. We do all sorts of fun things like the town show, the casino night, dancing, opening and closing campfire, and there's always a dance. I have met a lot of fun people at camp. Some of my favorite counselors are Finn, Ismail, Nate, Brooke, Elisa, Grace, Bree, and Lauren. They made camp so much fun, and I appreciate all the fun things we did at camp. I'm really looking forward to camp every year. But unfortunately for this year, we were unable to attend Camp Paivica because of COVID-19. But I'm hopeful things will go back to normal next year, so we can all return to camp and see a bunch of familiar faces with both campers and the counselors. Thank you to all of those who work hard to make camp fun. So, in speaking of that, I got some great stuff I want to show you. So, for example, I made this necklace last year from Arts and Crafts Room, and these initials represent me, Franklin Martinez, and JG for my best friend Justin, and July for my birthday month. Then I have the Camp Pavika hat and the owl, a stuffed owl named Harold I got from the camp store, and the star mask that I got from the dance. Pretty, huh? And of course I have these journals I got that I've been keeping track to which I would never forget these fun days. And I like my favorite parts from 2018 for Peace and Love, where we did all sorts of fun activities. We did bug hunting in nature, and playing frisbee, golf, playing sports in the rec room, and so on. And for last year in 2019, they had a Disney theme with me, for what it was featured with all the Disney characters you know and love. For what I like best from last year is that I like going horseback riding, and singing the dancing in the talent show, for which I sang "You've Got a Friend in Me," which I'm inspired by Toy Story 4 from last year. And I like playing archery and basketball, and petting Carly, the pony, and making origami out of t-shirts. But other than that, the camp was a lot of fun. And lastly, and as you may notice, it might be hard to see in the group photo, but I'm right there in my USC hat. That's when you'll notice that I'm in the middle row. So anyway, thank you for all your time at the Camp Pavika today, counselors. Bye.